It's a simple question. Did the Attorney General of Florida back off an investigation of Donald Trump and his now defunct real estate school in exchange for a $25,000 political donation? Florida's Attorney General Pam Bondi says absolutely not. But the circumstances surrounding why Trump University never faced an investigation in Florida is coming under scrutiny.
It is my great honor to introduce to you the next President of the United States of America, Donald Trump.
Pam Bondi is a big Trump supporter, but as Florida's Attorney General, her office was also responsible for handling these. 3 complaints against Trump University since she took office in 2011, plus more than 20 other complaints on file against an affiliate of Trump University. So why didn't the state of Florida do anything about those complaints? That's where the pesky issue of the timing of Trump's donation to Bondi comes into play. In August and September of 2013, Pam Bondi, the Attorney General of Florida, according to a former campaign consultant, was actively seeking a donation from Donald Trump. He told CNN it was a weeks-long process. Around that same time, on September 11, 2013, this email to an Orlando Sentinel reporter shows the Attorney General's office was, quote, currently reviewing the allegations against Trump University in a class action lawsuit in New York. 6 days later, Donald Trump's foundation made a $25,000 donation to the Florida Attorney General's Political Action Committee. And Florida's Attorney General's office never did pursue any action against Trump. Politics? No, says the Attorney General's spokesman. While there was never an investigation, the spokesman writes, staff doing due diligence reviewed the complaints and the New York litigation and made the proper determination that the New York litigation would provide relief to aggrieved consumers nationwide. The decision not to pursue took place at the staff level, he told CNN. Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, didn't even know there were complaints against Donald Trump. What is clear is Florida did have complaints from at least 24 unsatisfied Trump University students from 2008 through 2014. Apparently, that was just not enough for the state of Florida to take action.
And Drew Griffin is with us now. So, Drew, if you were a dissatisfied Trump University student in Florida, what were you supposed to do?
Well, you could individually sue Donald Trump or somehow try to join the New York case, but the AG in Florida wasn't going to do anything. We talked to this guy in Boynton Beach who was none too happy about it. He paid $26,000 to the school, did everything they said to do, and says he didn't make a single penny. And he was very upset not to get any help from his attorney general in Florida in getting that money back.
Were other states besides Florida, were other states at all looking into Trump University?
Yeah, we found out that in 2008, Maryland sent Trump University a cease and desist order saying that Trump University was violating Maryland's statutory and regulatory law by advertising classes for a university that wasn't a university. Trump University apparently agreed to stop advertising in Maryland. That's as far as it went there. And we also know that Massachusetts also sent a letter saying, you're not a university. You need to stop using that name.